Right, we're on. Are you struggling with your putting game? Well, it's time to make a change and start saving shots on the course. I have a 10-second tip for you. I actually have two 10-second putting tips for you. That's right, two 10-second tips for you. Now, practicing drills using apparatus like this is great on the practice putting green, but on the golf course, we need to take this to the course. And on the course, within 10 seconds, you can immediately improve your putting. So the two 10-second tips in question are going to be revolved around holing out, so from 3-4 feet, and also putting stroke in general for distance control. So this looks great, but it's very technical. It's very much working on stroke. I'm not going to be able to achieve this on the golf course within that 10-second period. However, I'm really stroking that quite well. Boom. Putting mirror, also very good. Very technical, working on eye alignment, path alignment, shoulder alignment, all good stuff. But let's get into a real life situation. Let's get on the golf course. Let's go to an actual hole. So we're on the course. I have a 3-foot putt here. These two balls are 3 feet. Let's remove that pin. 3-foot putt. This one here is probably about 18 inches. This one here, similar distance. So 3 feet and 1.5 feet. Now, we can lose points on this. We can get a little bit nervy. We can try and steer, try and guide, especially if it's to save bogey, save par. We do get a little bit tight. It's perceived we're supposed to hold these putts. They're just as hard as any other putt. So that perception by your friends, okay, Steve's definitely going to hold that. Sometimes it's embarrassing on their behalf. They don't just take it away, just like gimme. But it's not that simple. 10 seconds, watch this, okay? This is unbelievable. We're taking technique and skill, if you like, out of the game altogether. So the technical thoughts are going to disappear. Let's start off with this ball right here, 18 inches away. All I'm going to do is imagine that golf ball sleeping. Now it's sitting there still, it's not doing anything at all, it's not moving, it's perfectly static. The green's moving because it's growing underneath us, and I have no control over that. I've only got control over myself. Now if that golf ball's sleeping, I want to wake the ball up, okay? So a little 10 seconds just thinking about, okay, how would I wake the golf ball up? Well, the idea here is to get away from the technical side, okay? Ernie Els thought about strawberry mousse to get rhythm, which took him away from the drive range, away from all the technical thoughts, and he was able to swing freely. We're going to wake this golf ball up. Wake up is all you're going to think. So it only takes 10 seconds to get the hang of this. So this is our practice drill on the range before, or the putting green before you go on the course. Okay, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Step on, wake that golf ball up, wake up. Now there's no thought of technique there. There's no thought of how far back the putter went, how far through the putter went. All I did was wake that golf ball up. And take 10 seconds on the putting green before you go out, just to wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. So look at the golf ball, I can see him, he's lying there sleeping. You need to wake up, come on you, wake up. Just wake him up. Move further away, give yourself a good 10 seconds to feel, but then when you're on the course, it'll become a little bit more instinctive. So let's just wake this ball up. So imagine we're on the course now, look at my hole, get myself lined up, wake up, wake up. That golf ball's sleeping. I'm looking at him, sleeping. You need to wake up. Boom. Again, 3 feet away, a little bit more break on this. Step in there, wake up. Wake the ball up. But do it for a good solid 10 seconds. Watch this. How many times does a 3-foot putt miss on a round of golf? It's too often. So this is your practicing. You're waking up for 10 seconds, okay? So do maybe 6 wake ups. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I'm really drilling myself to not even bother about the stroke, just the wake up action becomes a natural move. There becomes a lot less fear. You get further away from the hole, and again you can try. So I'm now about 6 feet away there, I can wake up. I told you it's just for holing out. But that's great, it's such a good way to to overcome fear or anxiety of shorter putts. Now let's move on. I've got another 10-second tip for you that's going to be distance control related. Now don't get me wrong, all these little pieces of apparatus are fantastic for working on technique, but the wake up, it's taking you away from the technique. That was a really good putt, wasn't it? It's taking you away from the technical side and boosting the confidence, wake up, to ensure that I then am able to do these little things. Now, distance control. So for proper distance control, you've got to be able to breathe. That's the main thing, be able to breathe correctly during the stroke. Now there's a knack to this, an actual knack to how to breathe. Have you read James Nestor's book? You've got to use your nose, not necessarily in golf though. I think I'm right in saying it was James Nestor's book. Anyway, breathing within the golf swing or the putting stroke. So think about a cameraman taking the shot or somebody shooting a gun, I assume. When they actually take the shot, so the cameraman has his camera and he's about to take the shot, he exhales so that he's not moving, he's as relaxed and as free as he possibly can be. So he inhales, as he exhales he takes the shot, as he exhales. The putting stroke should be no different. We inhale, as we take the stroke we exhale. So I start to exhale and then I start my stroke. So back and through. So I'm nice and relaxed, all my muscles are as loose as they possibly can be during the stroke. And of course that's going to ensure that I am as relaxed as possible, nothing's tense for a putting stroke. It's the shortest, most delicate stroke of them all. So I would step on, I'll breathe here, I hope you can hear this okay. So I take my practice stroke like normal, okay, and then step on. Before I take my stroke I inhale, then I start my exhale before my stroke. So here we go. Nice and relaxed. Now, that was hard. Look at the distance control. Hold on. Good, eh? That was without really looking at the hole. So that was hard for me to breathe and let you hear it, you know? But you get the idea. So, I do it through my mouth. The nose is probably better. Again, oh, just touched the hole. Just 10 seconds practice with these. 10 seconds on the practice screen. Will give you great results. Now I'm about 40 feet away. That one's lipped out. Move this camera around. There we go. From 40 feet, that is a decent result. So 40 feet away, it's pretty good. What do we do now? Wake up. Wake up. Line putter up, wake up. Wake up. This is going to be a harder downhill off the right. 3 feet, little practice stroke. Wake up, wake up. That ball's asleep. Come on, you need to waken up. Wake up. Boom. So 2, 3, 5, 2 putts from 40 feet. So you can breathe through your nose or your mouth. Nestor explains that breathing through your nose is better for the body. People who sleep, who breathe only through the nose, guys tape up their lips. Incredible. I just find I can control myself better by breathing through my mouth when I'm putting. I just feel as though I've got better control over my bodily functions. Now this green's rolling pretty well. It's just been cored, it's been cut. And my distance control on all of those is pretty good. So what's the pre-shot routine on the course? Well, let's just act it out, shall we? Here we are, 45 feet from the hole. Right to left break. 45 feet, coming off the right by about a foot. Take my practice stroke. I like to stroke and keep the stroke going, so I'm feeling the distance of the shot I'm trying to play. Great, don't bother about my breathing just now. Excellent, step on, do my breath work. Putt ball, boom, about 18 to 2 feet past perhaps. What am I left with? Little downhill or off the right. That's no problem. I don't think so. I take into consideration the line. This will break slightly right to left coming down the slope, just a touch, but I just need to get the ball rolling. So yes, I'll still line myself up, middle right of the hole. Once my putter faces in line with that, all I'm doing is wake up, wake up. Putter face in line with the right side of the hole, middle right, wake up. Let it happen. Quite a confident little thing because the guy's sleeping. I need to give him a little slap to wake him up. That's class. No 3 putts all day. 40 feet, 45 feet. Before anyone mentions and says, Steve, come on, the putting mirror, the string, the gate, that's all good stuff. Of course it is. I'm not saying neglect that. I'm just saying you can't take that onto the golf course with you. So yeah, work on these things. Use all these pieces of apparatus to groove your stroke, to incorporate technique, to get shoulder alignment, eye alignment, putter face alignment, the whole lot. But then on the course, before you go out, 2 10-second drills. Get the speed of the green with distance control through breathing, and then work on your short putts, little tap-ins, 3 feet, 4 feet and in. Just wake that golf ball up. Wake up. I'm going to leave a little link up here to a putting video which is going to transform your putting through technique. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.